They should have never called yard out. I'm about to clear yard out. We can take it to the ball court. I'ma show you how to ball out. And you should be afraid when they open my cage and they still let that dog out. I understand he was brave, but today was the day that I'm ripping his heart out. And I ain't never took a liking to niggas writing words that sound like fighting, cause I'm the type to watch them all get hyping, cause I'm a Viking, strike them twice like lightning. So enticing, writes and hooks like Tyson. No biting, ride out with no license, no lights. It's so dark but so bright that this bright you can't skate but no icing. And I'll be the one nigga that they can't stand. Did 7 years on a handstand, cause I got caught with the blam blam. And I had a kick like Van Damme. I don't care about your man, fam. I body you when you're bad, fam. Laugh in your face like nah-nah, and pull off like nah-nah. Nigga ready for the breakdown, cause I'm ready for a breakdown. So you better have my kick now, or get shot in your face with a straight pound. 7 Mac 11 loaded weapon when I'm stepping. If a nigga disrespect, I hit him with the Smith and Wesson. When I hit him in the chest, he gon' die. And they looking at me like, why? You had to ride that nigga. You never bother nobody, my nigga. He wasn't trapping, he was just rapping, doing that shit for a hobby, my nigga. Homie was frontin' like it wasn't nothing. To go spend 100 with Poppy, my nigga. Bitches, they love it cause my shit was flooded like it was hit by a tsunami, my nigga. Yeah. My pockets is fatter than yours. My bitches is better than yours. I keep all the bunnies around me. That's what all these carrots is for. So why would I kill you, my nigga? That's what all these savages for. They run up on you at the light. Bullets go right through your passenger door. Closing his lesson cause homie was flexing like he was the only one holding a weapon like he couldn't get it. Who was you kidding? I thought you niggas would have been learned your lesson. You know who you messing with? I am the son of the sister of facts. So don't get it twisted, my nigga. Facts is the nigga that play with them. I just be stating the facts. The shit that I say in my raps. Niggas, they know I'm the shit. They never get tired of taking my crap. And I mean you no disrespect. Why? So why would you take it like that? Why? Bitches be all on my dick. They stay with their face in my lap. I'm feeling like half in the 60s. I feel like I'm ripping 260. My words are so heavy, I step in Giuseppe. The bodyguard better not frisk me. The bitches is getting too frisky. Two sisters, they come and they miss me. Well, open the door. What is you waiting for? That's Melissa and Misty.
Came from the bottom. Problem is, I'm still here. Welcome to another edition of the Flawda Swampcast, man. Being brought to you by CO Management, DV Tracksuits. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Salute to the chat. My man, Apple and LD, man. You know, he's kind of like, I'm going to call it under the weather, man, because, you know, his voice a little bit down and shit. we gonna make it do what it do. How you been, bro, man?
Man, I'm good, man. Just back south, you know. So today the background isn't Cap. It's the real deal. Voice is coming back. You know how it be like when you go from like 80 degrees to 40 or 35, you know, kind of takes a lot out of you in a sense. So, but we rolling, we rocking and rolling. So,
man, hey, man, I know you went to Soda, man. So tell me, man, how was the trip, man? How did everything go down there, man?
Man, it was great, man. Of course, see family, see mom, dad. One of my brothers is up there, sister, and my nieces and nephews. A few of my nieces and nephews up there. And got to do my first solo boxing interview with Ceriso Fort. For those that don't know, that's CC's nephew. So that was dope. And it's just dope that just the whole story, just how I knew him way before I knew CC. And it was just dope for him to be my first real boxing interview. So y'all need to shoot over to my channel and check out that interview. It was like 50 minutes or something. It was a great time, man. Definitely a great time. But Minnesota's great, man. I love home. I just love not living there anymore. That's the best way to put it.
Yeah. Hey, man, I tell you what, you did a great job on that interview, man. So I co-sign it heavily.
Appreciate it, big bro.
So if y'all haven't checked it out, I do recommend y'all do check it out, man. I had my family over here, man, for the quote unquote Thanksgiving, you know, but all I did was barbecue, you know what I'm saying, and just spend time with the family and stuff, man, and enjoy the days and shit like that, man. I'm not one of those people that, you know, I'm not a Grinch. So it's like kind of like a misunderstood thing, Opulent. I'm not a Grinch, you know, like I enjoy the time off and the time with family, man. And, you know, I just don't celebrate them as holidays.
Right,
you know
right.
Like Thanksgiving is just another day to me.
Okay.
Christmas is another day to me, you know. But I take the time to go ahead and enjoy the family. Oh, you know, it's not like, oh, I'll get away. Nah, it's not that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? I just Opulent, man. Every day is a celebration for me.
That's real. That's real.
You know, and that's
See,
how I look at it, man. Every day is a celebration. So when I wake up, man, and let's say the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, I'm off, man. If I'm around family, man, I'm celebrating it just like if it was Christmas or
mhm,
Thanksgiving or whatever, man. So daily is a daily celebration for me. Plus, we should be blessed to be alive every day. Every morning we wake up.
that's
So
Trill Spill right there. That's Trill Spill.
yeah,
So for me, I'm definitely kind of like you. I'm more of like a Grinch though, but I'm learning to just because my wife she loves Christmas and stuff, and but we're similar in the sense of like for me, holidays are just like family days. So that's what I label it, family days.
yeah,
If you text me Merry Christmas or something, I'm gonna leave you on read. I ain't gonna hold, I ain't gonna cap. I'm gonna leave you on hold. Um,
oh, hey, I'm glad you said that. So don't send me that bullshit on my inbox either, brother.
for
Don't
real,
text me
no.
no bullshit like that either now.
You know what I'm gonna send? I'm gonna be like, enjoy
Oh,
your
I'm
family.
not gonna leave you on red. I'm gonna say something back.
See, I'm gonna send something like, oh, enjoy your
I'm
family.
so-
That's what I'm gonna say. When you say, Merry Christmas or something, or Happy Thanksgiving, I'm leaving your ass on red. That's what I'm doing.
I'm
But
sending bullets back your way, man. I'm replying back with I'm rebuttal. I'm gonna do a rebuttal with some, heavy artillery. I just ain't gonna let you slide like that, bro. You know what I
that's,
mean?
that's what people like. I'm face to face, and they be like, "Oh, have Merry Christmas." I just, like I said,
Yeah,
that's that Grinch in me though. So it is what it is.
and
It's
of
all
course,
love, but
man. Yeah,
it's
my
great to
biggest thing is,
go ahead.
oh, go ahead.
No, it's great to enjoy the family though. So family time, it is what it is. I love it.
Look at Mr. Shelton. He said he gonna send that to both of us just to be petty.
You're getting the middle finger.
And of course, I gotta teach, the wifey, man, how to drive. That's another obstacle I gotta overcome.
Oh
And
snaps!
um, I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been patient these first 2 days, but I'm shocked that I've been patient because I'm not a teacher.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not built to teach people. I could give advice and shit like that if asked for advice. But as far as like teaching somebody is really not my alley. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So I'm kind of like trying to push through it as best I can till she gets comfortable with driving and shit. So that's a challenge that I got, but I think I can overcome it and man, make it happen and get it done, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it
Wish
seems
me
like
luck,
you.
pray for me, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to hold the old fuck bar, man, a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's an old fuck. You know that old fuck bar, man. Hey, if a car ain't got an old fuck bar, man, I ain't getting in it.
It sounds like you got some patience. That's
You
what it
know?
sounds like. You got a
So,
lot of patience, because.
man, just a little bit, man. Just a little bit, man. And then listen, man, I know we're like, this is Thursday already, man, and Saturday is long gone, and everybody did their post-fight reactions. I even did one and stuff, man. But this the Flawda Swampcast, baby, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta chop it up with my brother Apple and LD, man, and get his take on the two fights you did see. I believe you saw the co-main and the main, correct?
Yes, sir. I did.
Okay, man. So Jamal Charlo, Benavidez Jr., man. I got to get your thoughts on it, man. And what you think about Jamal, man?
Jamal did a lot better than I expected him to do for being out for so long. Of course, me, I'm gonna say K Rod comment. I expected him to kind of knock him out, but whatever. He was beating his ass pretty good. So it was good to see him get that dub, though. It was good to see him get that dub. But
So
that's
did
all I
you
really
think
got on him.
he looked a lot sharper though? He didn't look
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he had a whole lot of rust, did he?
Nah, not at all. Like I expected him to be way more rustier. I
Mm.
expected that Dave was really gonna give him some real work, but it looked kind of like a wash to me, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
I didn't have a problem with him not getting the knockout, man, because he looked so sharp.
Hmm.
And being that he had that long of a layoff, opulent, I think the rounds did him good.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I think the rounds he needed that. Had he got him out of there in 2 or 3, you know what I mean?
See, I didn't want that. I at least wanted like a 8-round knockout or something. That's what I wanted, but
Mhm.
Whatever, it's all good. Also, we gotta remember, man, Benavidez only has one leg. So
But he got a chin though.
he do got a hell of a chin. Gotta give him
Got
that.
a chin,
He
man.
was taking some
I mean,
shit.
you got to understand the only person that stopped him was Crawford. It was in the last round, and the referee
Right.
had to stop it. It wasn't like he was out on his back,
Mhm. That's true. That's true.
you know. So but the dude could take a punch, man. I mean, he trains with his brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, definitely.
So I didn't have an issue with that, man. I was glad to see Jamal get back in the ring though, man, because I knew he had a lot of demons he was fighting,
Mhm.
and I think he's actually getting on the other side of that now. I think he's actually in a better place now, man. I'm not saying he's 100%, but I think he's on a good path, man, to getting over all of that shit, man, and putting it behind him. Uh,
Mhm.
I wish him nothing but success, man. Honestly, man. Like and kind of hurt me, man, that he saying his brother wouldn't answer the phone or anything like that. That kind of bothered me, man, because I got two brothers and a sister, and I'm gonna tell you something. I don't care what kind of beef we've had or what kind of disagreements we had, man. I'm gonna always answer the phone for my brother and sister, man.
Mhm.
So I don't know how they were raised, and it, I don't know, man. Like I just couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying?
So my
Especially
question,
for
go ahead.
if you knew your brother was going through some mental issues and a lot of hot shit in life and shit, wouldn't you want to be there to try to support him?
True, but also we just don't know the details of it. But my question is to you is what do you think is going on? Like what do you think the reason is why he's not picking up the phone?
I just think that they're stubborn,
Mm.
stubborn and pride. That's
I
it.
would I would say it's definitely ego, but
Oh, that's
what
that's
what
all
what,
part of
what do you
that.
what do you think about the idea of the reason he's not picking up the phones because he's hanging out with Bud?
Oh man, see here you go. Here you go, man.
Hey.
I mean, listen, man. I don't know, man. Like I couldn't do that, man. Like I couldn't do that, man. I mean, even if I felt that my brother was doing wrong, I still picked the phone up, bro. I
Hmm.
mean, because at the end of the day, how are you gonna uh sort things out if you don't even speak, bro? Like, hey, if me and you got into an argument, man, if we don't speak about it, we gonna fix it. How we gonna fix it without speaking?
That's true too. But remember, they're twins. They grew up with each other, right? And so they have like a lifetime of pettiness amongst each other.
Man, you're giving them a pass, bro.
No, I'm not. I just kind of understand the dynamic and like they're always at.
E Ortiz is a year apart from me. 1 year. We're way older than them.
Yeah.
But we got more years around each other than they do. And if E Ortiz and vice versa, man, if he get mad with me and I call him, he's still picking the phone up. If I get mad with him and he call, I'm still picking the phone. I'm still gonna talk to him, bro.
You forgot to add this. You guys have a different level of maturity though. Remember, these guys are
Man,
they're kind of kiddish in a sense. They have a kind of I think their mentality is still kind of teenageish
man.
in my opinion. So I can understand. I can see this going on with these two.
Let me see. I bet it look like he ready to
Wait a
go into the beat, holding the mic. Oh, hey, you about to go? You about to start rapping on me,
minute.
bro? You got bars,
Drop
man.
some bars,
No excuses. Your family is your family. Yeah, man. And like I tell people, I'm not saying you gotta like the Charlos or anything like that. I'm just speaking on their relationship as it is pertain. And what's a shame is the way it gets publicized, by the masses. That's the bad part about being known and or quote unquote famous. That all your business is
Right.
everybody gonna know about it, man. And that's people go through that in life that nobody ever knows about because they're not famous. So, you know, I don't know, man. That's just I don't know. I hope they work it out. I
So
really hope they work it out.
so my question is, Do you okay? This is kind of a sidebar. Do you think
This motherfucker interviewing me. Go ahead.
family? Do you think family is family? Because okay, just go ahead. Family is family. There's no excuses. Jose Diaz said. How do you feel about that
Family's
statement?
family, bro, man. Family's family, man. Family's family. I know where you're going with it, Opulent. That there's people that this motherfucker interviewing me. Ain't that a bitch? You interview me on my man. The fuck, man. That goddamn Opulent knows he think he's slick, man. But all right, cool. I answered your mom. I'll be your huckleberry because I know where you're going with it, man. That you probably got friends that are more family to you than family. I know that's where you're going with it. You know, that still doesn't take away that family is family. It just don't, man. Does it mean you got to co-sign what they're doing? No. Doesn't mean you got to co-sign it or even agree with their lifestyle or the way they live or any of that. It's still family, Opulent.
This is my outlook on it. I don't have friends. I have either you're a family member or you're an associate to me. So even those family members that I really don't get along with now, like I still love them.
Hold
I
up.
love them from a distance. What's up?
Now, I'm gonna put my interview cap on now, goddamn it.
Go
man.
ahead.
If
Go
I
ahead.
an associate or in my family, goddamn it.
Man, you already know you fam. Come on, man. You ain't gotta ask that question. You already know what it is. Yeah,
I had to go there, though, man. I had to go there, man.
Yeah.
Man, listen, before I ask you about the Benavidez and Boo Boo fight, man, I'm gonna go ahead and speak a little bit on. I know you didn't get to watch it because you was traveling and stuff, so you only got to catch the last two, man.
Right.
Subriel Matias, man, and Ergashev, man. Man, let me tell y'all something, man. I done did videos on it and did a post fight on it, man. But I'm just trying to figure out. And I'm glad Just Dude's here because I'm gonna go ahead and air this out. And this is not making excuses or anything. G5 was good with you, man. But I owed Just Do an explanation on you know there was a fight that Subriel Matias had lost, right? Now, Subriel would never come publicly and say this, okay? He would never come publicly and say this. And he may even get mad for me saying this. He may, but I gotta say it because somebody has to say it, man. Back then, when he went to fight him, that wasn't the originally fight that was scheduled for Subriel Matias. The guy that he had lined up pulled out. They had to get somebody at the last minute, ergo the guy that beat him, right? Okay, so now they get to the weigh-ins, Opulent, right? The opponent is overweight and by a lot. He was actually in the next weight class. He was actually a welterweight going into that fight, and his team wanted to pull out of the fight, and somebody else said, "Nah, man, we're already here. Fuck, I want to fight." Against everybody's will, he wanted to fight because he's just what he is. He's a warrior, and he goes in there, and shit happens. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, he put up a good fight. I felt he almost still won that fight, but he had everything against him, man. And then the last minute and all that, man, and maybe this is something y'all didn't know either, but he told everybody, his team, manager, promoter, he said, let me tell y'all something, bro. Y'all give me that rematch. If I don't beat him in the rematch, I'll never fight again.
Wow.
I'll never fight again. Give me that run back right now. We'll both be at the correct weight. We're going to have the correct time. It ain't going to be last minute replacement. And if I don't beat this motherfucker's ass, y'all ain't got to pay me and I'll never fight again. That's the type of time he was on. Like I said, he might get mad if he hears this because he doesn't like saying these things because he's the type of individual like, look, man, just fuck it. Let it be. It's a loss. It's a loss. Don't worry about it. Fuck it, I said, we know what happened, but fuck it. The world don't need to know. And he did come in overweight in the rematch again, but at least Subriel knew who he was stepping in there with. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
it's a lot that goes into that, man. And also, man, I want to say, man, I want to reiterate something because a lot of people are really misreading what Subriel Matias does in the ring. They missing what he's doing in the ring, and it bugs me, man, because I'm like, what film are they watching? And it's the thing that they think. They seem to think he has no defense. So every time I watch film, well, I know him personally, so I mean I know what he's doing, but it is on film. He does show angles. He does move in angles. He moves with the high guard. You know, he's one of those type that he'll take a punch and it'll look like he got hit hard. Just follow me, okay? It'll look like he got hit hard. He'll catch a punch on a glove or something like that, and he'll push his own face back. He'll push his own face back when he's getting hit like that. He does that on purpose. That's, you know, one of his ways to try to kind of like take the will out of his opponent. You know, this motherfucker, man, damn, I done do everything at this motherfucker and he ain't going nowhere and blah, blah, blah. And you think he's getting hit a lot, but he's really not getting hit as much as you think he's getting hit. It's a method to his madness. Now, the motherfucker could box. I know he could box. He just chooses not to. He hasn't had to. He doesn't need to. He says this just works out better. I am going to discourage these guys. You know, they get off something clean on me and they see I'm still coming. They don't like that. They don't like that. He mentally draining them. Then he starts imposing his will on them. You haven't noticed he told him short shots. Look at the film. Look at film. They're not even full shots and he's hurting you with that.
Damn.
That's also on purpose. He don't want to throw a full shot. He wants to give you these short chopping, break you down, hurt you, take your will, take your heart, take your manhood while he's in there. Huh? Huh? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He ain't coming back out. He ain't coming back out that corner. He done took too much. Right?
Yeah.
He's trying to send people to the hospital. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's what he's trying to do. And I guarantee you, if you interview him, if you ever talk to him, I'm trying to send them all to the hospital, bro. Now, could you imagine trying to get in the ring with somebody that, hate to bring it up, but somebody that already killed somebody in the ring, because he has, R.I.P. Dadashev. So you know he's really serious about what he says. He's trying to put hurt on you. He's trying to put you in that hospital. He really means that shit. He's trying to make sure, you know who the fuck you just got in there with. That's evil, bro. That's evil, man. And for people to discount him like that, thinking that he doesn't have tools or the ability to beat anybody at 140, it's a mistake if you believe that. It's a big mistake if you believe that. I had a conversation back and forth with somebody on one of my videos, and I said, because I was talking about how Regis Progress finally mentioned him, I was like, damn, man. I said, he's been chasing him since 2018. You know what I'm saying? And the guy was like, yeah, but in 2018, Regis was doing this and Subriel was doing this and none of them were known. I'm like, yeah, I know that. I know that all that to be true. Neither one of them were big names, but he wanted them back then. Is my point. He was on his neck. I said, and you could say that about 2018, 2019, 2020, all the way up until Subriel got the IBF title. Now, when Subriel got the IBF title and he looked at Regis and said, let's motherfucking unify, what was the excuse then? So, kill me with all that, and I want to kill another narrative that he came at me with. He said, well, Matchroom offered him a deal. Had he took that deal, he would have got the Regis fight. That article, believe it or not, did come out on Boxing Scene that they were talking with Subriel Matias and his team. But that was Eddie Hearn lying. That was Eddie Hearn making a false statement.
Oh,
Because
Eddie.
when I saw that on Boxing Scene, I called Gabriel Matias and don't play with me, man. Hold on, man. Y'all don't think look.
Or receipts.
I'm just gonna let you know I got his phone number right here.
Mhm.
I don't know if the camera's letting us see it.
It's kind of too bright, but
It's too bright.
yeah, it's too bright.
Okay, look, I got him on I text with him and call him and all that, bro. The minute I saw that article, I got a hold of him. He said, huh? That's an article out there? He said, that's the first we heard of it. They ain't never talked to us. If they would have offered us that, we would have took it because we do want Regis. Again, Eddie Hearn line. So I just wanted to go ahead and clear that up and stuff like that, man. And speaking of Subriel Matias, before we get to the Benavidez fight, because I like to get your take on this part of it. Michel Rivera, the guy that lost to Frank Martin, he did come back and beat Lipinets on his last fight. Okay, actually this Saturday, he outboxed Lipinets, man. Michel Rivera says, if Tank won't fight me, I'm sure Subriel Matias will. Is this kid on a suicide mission?
He's definitely on a suicide mission. But hey, remember, this is the Hurt Business. It's literally killed or be killed. Rest in love to old boy who passed in the ring, but hey, that's the sport. So hey, let's let this young buck get in there and see what he can do. Hey, man, let's see it. Shit.
Listen, man, when I saw that, man, I went ahead and tweeted, man, hey, man, listen, run it. I'm here for it, man.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you right now, man, if Tank fights him, Michel Rivera will be a meme. If Matias fight him, he's going to be hospitalized. One or two things going to happen. You're going to be a meme for all, and you're going to go viral for all the wrong reasons. Or you're going to be in the hospital. I just listen, and I like Michel Rivera. I've actually spoken to him. I've even interviewed him before. I like the kid, but I don't think that's the right move, man. I just don't think that's the right move. He might need a fight. I don't know, bro. You know what? I'm gonna stay out of that. If the man want to die, let him die. Fuck it. I ain't gonna stop him, man. I ain't gonna stop him, man. I ain't gonna block no fight, man. If that's what he wants, let him get it, man. Let him get it, man. So, what did you think? What do you think about this, though?
Was he high? Was he high when he thought this up? Man, hey.
Man, listen.
It's just if I was his advisor, I wouldn't advise him to even look that way. But hey, like you say, you're not ducking your fighters. You're not allowing your fighters to duck anybody, right? Whoever they call out, you're allowing them to get in the ring. Whoever they want to fight. So I want to see it. Shit.
Thing about it is, it might even be possible because I know Subriel Matias wants to unify. He wants shots at the other titles. And I just don't think that these other fighters are going to be willing to give him a shot immediately now. So for him to stay busy, you know what I'm saying? It is a possibility that he could face him. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it could happen. It could happen.
Man. You said at 140, right?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I'm glad you reminded me of that front line, man. Hey, my good friend, man, Orlando Capo Gonzalez fought on Pro Box last night, man. He got a split decision win. Front line, I'm surprised Capo even went to fight, man. He was sick. But you know how fighters are, man. They're going to be like, hey, man, we're already here. Let's fight. But so shout out to Capo Gonzalez, man. I actually believe I think he still put on a great performance. Like I said, I knew he was sick, so I wasn't really too shocked when the last round or two he was getting a little tired. I expected that because, he was under the weather. But, man, hey, he did everything he had to do to win that fight, man, and came out victorious. Shout out to Capo Gonzalez. Also, shout out to Marquez Valle, who fought last night as well. and went the full 8 rounds, which I am glad he went the full 8 rounds. How you doing, Tay Tay Chocolate Thunder?
Blessings, Tay Tay. Blessings, sis.
You know what I'm saying? I see it. Chocolate. Anyway, let me stop, man.
Hey, is what Thomas said, is that true? Tio versus Matias at the Garden? Is that true? Or you just
Oh, he's saying that would be a great fight.
Oh, okay, all right.
Now,
That will be
I
a great
agree.
fight.
That would be
I
a
would
great
love to,
fight, man.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah, that will be a great fight.
Matias did call him a coward. And now that Tio went on the Porterway podcast and said he'll knock Matias out in 4. So I'm like, shit, then let's see it then.
Yeah.
Shit, sign that contract. Let's make the deal. Let's get it going. You know what I'm saying? But back to Marquez Valle, which is another guy that I had on my top Puerto Rican prospect list. He fought another undefeated fighter. I like Pro Box because Pro Box give you a lot of 50-50 matches. You know what I'm saying? And this was a good test for him. He went the full distance. He's never been 8 rounds. So I was happy that he did go to 8 rounds. See, I look at things different, man. When I see a prospect and they're used to knocking people out, and all of a sudden you see him start going the distance, I think those are good rounds for experience for him to have.
Agreed.
It wasn't like he lost rounds. You know what I'm saying? He was winning these rounds anyway. So I'm like, man, that was some great work for him. And that guy was tough, man. It wasn't like that guy wasn't going nowhere, man. So, that's just, I just want to shout him out as well, man. And shout out to Darryl Val Saint as well. Even though he didn't fight on that card, man, he usually fights on Pro Box, and that's a 160-pounder to look out for as well, man. Boo Boo and David, man. I'm saying, talk to me, bro.
Boo Boo was doing great the first couple of rounds. But as I said in my little video, David was like, man, I'm going to start beating his ass. and the body work. He broke him down a lot faster than I expected. And I thought Andre had way more dog in him than he did. I mean, okay, I give him props for he was standing in there catching, really throwing. He was in there really throwing. But, man, that boy got broke down real fast.
Yeah.
And then what he said.
I did a video on it, William. I got a video. If you go to my page, man, because I don't want to disrupt. I put a video out on that topic right there, man. All right, man. Go ahead, Opulent.
But yeah, and then as we've seen, old boy gave up. I mean, I seen a short on it. He mouthed to stop the fight before his cornerman actually he started saying, stop it. So he gave up. And shout out to Junior the Truth. He kind of got on my ass a little bit about a comment I said. I was like, I basically was like, oh, props to him for getting in there. Like, he was like, man, fuck all that. He's like, we ain't getting no participation rewards, basically. And I'm like, you know what? That's Trill Spill, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, he quit, man. That's not what I said. He's not a warrior, but props to him for getting in there. And I give him props for standing in there and actually throwing. But he's not a warrior, dog. This is pay-per-view. Giving up on your stool you're not a champion to me. That's just in my opinion. So that's just my opinion,
man. I didn't expect Demetrius Andrade to do nothing. Didn't. I just really didn't, man. And I'm gonna say this I'm gonna get to this by saying this. And I said this when he fought Damon Nicholson. I don't even know if you remember when I spoke after the Damon Nicholson Boo Boo Andre fight.
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure the live is still up, but I said, listen, bro. And before the fight, I was like, everybody's talking shit about Berlanga. Berlanga fought Nicholson and beat him clearly. You know what I'm saying? So now Demetrius Andrade is fighting him afterwards, So I'm like, okay, now they want to say that Berlanga's not fighting nobody, but now you see these people that are champions fighting Demond Nicholson. I said, Boo Boo better get this motherfucker out of there, or he better beat him worse than Berlanga, or I'm gonna give him hell. He looked like shit against Demond Nicholson.
Mm-hmm. And he didn't he get dropped? Was that the one he got dropped?
Nah,
That's not.
I was like, from that moment on, I said, okay, Berlanga looked better against Demond Nicholson than Demetrius Andrade. There's no way that this man is going to go up here and claim he could beat David Benavidez. He can claim he could beat Canelo Alvarez. Motherfucker, he might not be able to beat Caleb Plant.
No.
Fuck, he might not be able. No, bro. No.
Caleb had way more. Even though Caleb was, quote unquote, on his bike a little bit. I mean, he was boxing. Let me just say that. He was boxing. Andre, he actually was in there fighting. So like I said, I give him props for fighting for a little bit.
Hey, fuck that. He thought he could bully the bully. Yeah, I'm saying.
But let me say this.
The wrong fight to begin with.
Let me say this though. I thought he was gonna remember the narrative. They were saying that Andre, he fights to his competition, right? Weren't they saying that he fights to his competition? So I was expecting him.
I don't know. I don't listen to too many people, but if that's what they said, that's what they said. I don't know.
So I was really expecting him in a sense to kind of, show up and like this is a real opportunity for him, and for him to, like I said, for him to really actually quit, that makes it worse to me, in my opinion. So I am very happy that he didn't get that. Well, you know what? I kind of do still wish he would have got that Canelo fight. Hey, let him get a payday, fam. Fuck it. Yeah. Let him get a payday. I ain't mad at it.
He's already rebutting, man. He said, nah, Connor, he beats Caleb, though. Nah, bro. Yeah, man, I'll tell you what. If they fight, I'm going to tell you how confident I am. Caleb knocks him the fuck out.
Whoa. You think
Caleb
so?
knocks him out. Yep.
Caleb doesn't have.
Walk him into the air. He's gonna walk him into something, bro.
Caleb don't have that pressure like David though.
Oh yeah. That's what they said. That's what they said until he started derail that grave, right?
Yeah, but I think in the fight with Caleb,
he gonna put dirt on him, bro.
I think in the fight with Caleb that he would.
Somebody need to put dirt on him after that quitting he did.
He would definitely be able to stick to his game plan with Caleb, I believe. So
okay.
I would love to see that fight. Hey, man. So, okay. What do you think is
the knockout if that fight happens? I'm betting the knockout.
So what do you think is next for Andre?
160. He better get the fuck away from 168. 160. He better get the fuck away from 168. He can't do it. He can't do it, man. And I see a lot of people mentioning Morrell. How you doing, Ms. Just Do? I see a lot of people mentioning David Morrell for David Benavidez, but this is my rebuttal to all of that, man. Why is everybody trying to steer David Benavidez away from Canelo, bro? I like David Morrell. I think he belongs there. But at the same token, when Benavidez fought Plant, it was to be a mandatory. Didn't get the Canelo fight. When he fought Andre now, mandatory. Well, he done fought like 3 mandatories. I'm gonna say it like that. Like, bro, let this man get the Canelo fight. God damn.
And then after that, then okay, whatever.
10.
But, yeah.
Yeah, you get Canelo, then go fight Morrell.
I agree.
Like, look, I want to see the David Morrell fight with him too. I do. But goddamn, let's be logical. This man been working for this fight, man, forever, for the last 2 years, and can't get the Canelo fight.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying, man. And I can't understand why there's Canelo fans, not all of them, but there's Canelo fans that are against Canelo fighting Benavidez. I'm like, I don't get that. I'm not a Canelo fan, but if I was, I would want to see him face Benavidez.
Me too, yeah. But
You know what I'm saying? Just like I want to see Benavidez face Canelo. I would love to see him face Morrell as well, though. Okay. It's not that I don't want Morrell to get a fight with either one of them as well. But who's been working at it the longest? Who's been in position the longest to get this Canelo fight? It's been David Benavidez. Can he get the opportunity? You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Right, but back to Andre. In all honesty, I don't care what Andre does after this fight. I really wasn't a fan at him at all. But let me say this: even though I was correct in my pick, I picked David to win. But I was hoping that somehow Andre was gonna, I was expecting him or hoping that he was gonna, pull an upset. That's what I was hoping. But
he was hoping who?
I was hoping he was gonna get an upset.
Boo boo?
He was gonna pull off I was hoping he was gonna pull off an upset.
Boo boo is boo boo.
literally, but yeah, I was still right in my pick. But like I said, I don't really care what Andre does after now. I don't care. I really wasn't a fan at all anyway.
Listen, man. Okay, I don't think he's a bad fighter. Let me.
No, I'm not saying
that. I just think he belongs at 160.
Yeah, I know you just clowning.
168 it's not suiting him, bro. It's not. He's not carrying that weight in there, man. It's just not suiting him at all, man. So I don't know. If I was his handlers, managers, I would try to steer him to 160, man, if at all possible, man. Because, man, that's just. Hey, man, let me see if I can play something real quick though. I gotta put this to the phone. Let me know if y'all hear it out there.
Man, a couple things that I want to touch. One thing that's been on my heart is the statements that Bernard made, where he'll decide if I'm going to finish or if I should continue boxing after this fight. He don't decide that. My coach does, my team does, everybody that, grinds with me day in and day out. That's who decides. And ultimately, God decides, not him. Nobody was telling him when to stop boxing. He stopped boxing at 45. So kudos to him. But he don't determine that. And another thing I want to touch on is, Oscar saying that, we misinterpret, what they say. It's plain English. I didn't hear anybody speaking any language I don't know. So, it's very clear to me that, they're backing this guy to beat me just like they thought Duno was going to beat me. He was the next Filipino star. They saying he's the next Mexican star. And, he also said that, he calls out on the bullshit, the lies. Man, last time I checked, he said he never lose to a white boy, and then Joe Smith Jr. knocked him out of the ring. Last time I checked, Joe Smith Jr. was white. So, they be lying. So at the end of the day, I'll come to show what I bring, and I'm laser focused, and that's where this confidence comes from. Thank God for everything, and all praise to the Most High, Jesus Christ. Thank you.
Bro. I got to get your thoughts on that, bro.
Man, I'm happy to hear Ryan talking the shit, and I'm happy to hear him peeping game on what's going on around him. That's great. I'm happy that he's aware. Very happy that he's aware.
Hey, I loved it, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm not a Ryan Garcia fan or nothing like that, but the way he came out there, man, and cooked Bernard Hopkins and Oscar De La Hoya on public television, I got to root for him in this fight coming up, bro. I have to, bro. I don't care what nobody says about me or they think I'm tripping or anything like that. I'm pulling for Ryan Garcia to win this fight. Because I'm going to tell you something. A lot of people would have faked it during that press conference and not said a word to Bernard Hopkins or Oscar De La Hoya. And for him to stand it square and call them out on that bullshit, I absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
I absolutely loved it, man. Like, Tank was right. These people don't love you, bro. They don't give a fuck about you. You remember Tank told him that? Tank was telling him the truth. He finally sees it. He said, you know what? Tank was right. Fuck these motherfuckers, man. It was about time that somebody said something back to them.
Yeah, you realize he got pimped. Hey, that's what's up.
He said, yo, didn't Oscar look like he was going to cry? Yeah, that look on his face, bro. Man, he was like, and he rubbed his eyes like this. You got to see the video, bro.
Okay, I'm going to watch.
Ryan, he got himself a good trainer now. Derek James, I think he did the right decision. Me too. I'm rooting for Ricky Ricardo this fight. B-Hop and Oscar wanted to run up on Ryan while he was talking, and they couldn't, though. If it goes 12, they're definitely giving it to Duarte. Yeah, they probably will try to rob him, man. Luzcano, hey, what's up, man? Saludo, activo aquí también. I got to talk to my people, too. Oscar was reaching in his pocket for bump of white.
You already know
Ryan. Yeah, man. I'm gonna tell you the only bad part about this. Y'all hear me out. I like that he did it, okay? And I'm pulling for him in this fight. But he is fighting at 140, and he just made a mockery out of Oscar and Bernard Hopkins, which you know what that means now?
What?
He fights at 140. What do you think they're going to do his next fight? They're going to sacrifice him to Subriel Matias.
Oh, man.
That's what's going to happen, bro.
He's definitely...
Oscar De La Hoya is going to try. He's petty, okay? Bernard and Oscar are petty. They're going to be like, all right, you got us on this one, man. Now they're going to feed him. Somebody like a Subriel Matias.
Damn. But you know what? Ryan is intelligent enough to quit before he gets beat too bad.
I'm just saying, bro. Hey, listen. Y'all remember I said it here, okay? I'm just guessing, okay? I'm not telling you that this was going to happen, but my gut feeling is saying their petty ass might do that.
Yeah, I definitely won't put it past him.
I'm just saying, bro.
Especially like he literally blasted them. So
yeah.
So it's almost like a game. Shit, I would throw him in there too. I would.
Does it make sense that it can happen?
Man, extremely, yeah.
And oh man, that's the only bad part about it. I loved it, but at the same time,
they might have to pay for it
to that killer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It might, they might do you dirty after that. Because he still owes him one more fight, I think. So I don't know, man. That's just my gut feeling, bro. That's my gut feeling, man. And honestly, even though I want Subriel Matias to get the titles, I want him to get the winner of Regis, Devin, or whoever else, Rolly, he could be last. He don't even matter. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely don't.
He's just sitting on the sidelines, man. But if he can't get any of those fights and they do feed him Ryan Garcia, I think that'd be great for Subriel Matias because that would definitely make him a household name. Whatever you think about Ryan Garcia, that would definitely get him to where the masses would know who Subriel Matias is. Because right now, a lot of people really don't know who he is.
Yeah, and he can grab up a lot of those casual fans that follow Ryan. So that'd be perfect, actually. Yeah, that'd be perfect.
If took a knee and stayed down from a Tank Body Shop, he would not come out for Matias. He'll pull that move old boy did from Jacksonville. Yeah. Yeah, man. What do you think about the last 5 opponents that Matias faced were all undefeated except for one of them who only had 1 loss? All 5 of them, 5 in a row, quit on the stool.
Sheesh.
All 5 straight. Well, he's had more than that, but I'm talking about 5 straight that quit on the stool. More than anybody that Lomachenko's ever made quit. They say Lomachenko, no. Lomachenko.
That boy serious as hell. Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Serious as hell.
I'm just saying, bro, like, y'all gave that motherfucker prize for doing that. Well, shit, here go a guy that's done it more times than you and in consecutive fashion. Where's the love for him at, bro? I'm just saying. Where's the love?
So let me be all the way honest here. I do want him to fight Ryan. I wanted to happen, even though, like you said, it was great to see Ryan stand on all 10, hold his nuts a little bit. But I fuck with Matias, and he deserves to shine. So
I like what Frontline said because it is actual truth. Crazy part is they quit before he even warmed up.
sheesh.
That is true because they have quit on early rounds, Opulent. The man was just getting his motors going. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. Anyways, man, we're going to close it on out, man. I don't want to stay. Damn. Okay. Anyway, man, you got some last words, bro?
Man. Shout out to everybody that came through to show us some genuine love, and we truly appreciate it. Again, shoot over to Opulent LD TV and go watch my interview with Ceriso Ford, STP Chicago's own, former middleweight. Great dude. Stand-up guy, man. I love what he's doing in the city up there where I'm from. But, man, like I said, I definitely appreciate everybody that came through to fuck with us. Hey, man, we just steadily moving, onward and upward.
Yes, indeed, man. And I'm sorry I didn't shout everybody out in the chat, man. A salute to y'all in the chat, man. I just kind of wanted to get into the show today, man, because I knew Opulent, is not feeling his 100% and stuff like that. And I appreciate him for pushing through the show, though. I do appreciate him for pushing through the show.
Yes, sir.
Anytime it gets like that, bro, we could take a week off if it ever gets to this point. It's people will understand it. You know what I'm saying? So but I'm glad you pushed through.
You know what it is, man? My biggest thing is consistency, right? So I'm like, man, I gotta stay consistent. At least, I mean, this is one day a week. I can push through this. This is nothing. You know what I'm saying? And plus, so I'm like, I gotta do it. Gotta do it. So
yes, indeed, man. Always appreciate it. Hopefully everybody smash the like button, man. Salute to everybody in here, man. Florida Swampcast is always brought to you by CO Management, DV Tracksuits. Big shout out to the mighty LDBC. Florida Swampcast, man, we out of here, man.